Welcome back. It's still Metrofile and we continue, but this time in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, for the funeral of Mrs. Sarah Ihunda Opara. Now, Mrs. Opara is the mother of the former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mr. Austin Opara.
St. Thomas Anglican Church, Port Harcourt, River State, where family, friends and sympathizers have come to pay their last respect and celebrate the life and time of Mrs. Sarah Ihunda Opara. Mrs. Sarah Opara, who died on April the 28th, 2020 at the age of 96, is the mother of the former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mr. Austin Opara, and together with her siblings and the entire Opara family of River State, they begin the final rite of passage for their beloved mother.
Lord, we thank you. Thank you, Lord, for our dear mother, who you have given her to us. It is again you who has called her to glory. We bring our thanksgivings before you for her life well spent here on earth. Lord, take all glory in the name of Jesus Christ.
The service of songs kicked off a series of activities to celebrate her. A devout member of the Anglican Communion, Mrs. Opara was said to have taken her religious faith seriously. She was an active member of this church where she took part in different activities by being a member of different groups.
People that are principled, people that are standing, people that take seriously the issues of faith, of love, integrity, hard work, and above all, the fear of God in what they do. Give them anything, you can go and rest and be sure that the best will be done.
Mrs. Sarah Opara was not only a mother to her biological children, but also to those who came in contact with her during her lifetime, and most of them turned the next day at the funeral service held at the same venue. Dignitaries at the church service include Speaker, House of Representatives Femi Gbajabiamila, River State Governor Nyesom Wike and wife Justice Suzette, former First Lady of Nigeria Dame Patience Jonathan, former governors of River State Dr. Peter Odili and Sir Celestine Omehia, PDP National Chairman Uche Secondus, former Governor of Imo State Emeka Ihedioha, former Speaker of the House of Representatives Mrs. Patricia Ete, the clergies, as well as other very distinguished personalities.
Indeed, Mama's departure is precious to the Lord. It is a home calling. It is time for her to rest from all her labors. It is time for her to be comforted in God's presence.
We are welcoming you to the burial ceremony of a woman of faith, a woman who believed in God, and God did not abandon her. Our father was over 100 years. She would have been 97 by the 20th of this month, but it pleased God that she's gone, and we are very, very happy. So let me, on behalf of the family, indeed thank everybody.
I want to be ready, my conscience. I want to face Jesus with shame and shame. I want to be ready when he calls my name.
With the vote of thanks, the service ends, and then they moved to her final place of rest.
Wherefore my heart is glad and my spirit rejoices.
My flesh also shall rest in hope.
No discrimination. First child, last child does not exist. Everybody is her child. And in fact, goes beyond her sibling, her own children, my siblings, to even people around. She treated everybody like hers.
You know, the virtuous woman we read in the Bible, my mother was, a true picture of a virtuous woman. She would leave home very early in the morning. Food was never scarce in her house. My mother loved everyone around her like her own children. Mama was Mama indeed.
As a Christian, we do not believe in reincarnation. If we do, I would say it will come again. Mama should be my mother-in-law. For 28 years, I have been with her. She will tell you as it is, and she will move on with you. She was a good woman.
The celebration of life continues at the reception. At the reception, more dignitaries join the family, and they include the Delta State Governor, Dr. Opara, the Governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwal, the Governor of Katsina State, Aminu Masari, the Bayelsa State Governor, Mr. Daoye Diri, former Governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi, former Governor of Delta State, Chief James Ibori, amongst others.
Children is going to miss her. Everybody around me is going to miss Mama. She's a giver. But whatever she has a heart to give.
What I learned from Grandma was like, always know your roots. Always keep your culture with you. So, yes, that was it.
We really miss her. We're happy that everyone could come out today for her. And we're thankful for the life she lived.
On the final day for the outing service, the family gathered once again in the church to thank God for the successful burial ceremony for their matriarch. Mrs. Sarah Ihunda Opara was born on November the 20th, 1923. During her active days, she was a trader who traded in foodstuffs. Together with her husband, they used the proceeds to bring up their children. She is blessed with 5 children, grand and great-grandchildren. May her soul rest in peace.
Well, may her soul rest in peace, and our condolences to her family. Now we end the show at this point. Join us again on Saturday at 12 noon for a repeat broadcast. And also you can watch on channelstv.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and also reach us with the number blinking on your screen. Well, thank you once again for watching. I am Oge Chukwuose. Stay well and stay safe.